Alright, so I've given myself a challenge to survive in these woods for the day. So now we're gonna go try to do that. Let's go. Okay, this looks like a pretty decent spot to set up a camp. Let's see, we got a old broken barrel over here. Yeah, this looks about right. Alright, so basically what I brought with me was only a few necessities in that bag right there. So I'm going to be trying to survive with the only very few necessities, which most likely everyone's going to end up with. Now, the first rule for survival would be to find shelter, and as you can see, there's no shelter presently around, so we're going to have to do only one thing. Alright, so I know the first thing that came to your mind was probably to build something, but no, we're going to use our normal metal detector that probably everybody has, because it's very, very common to be struck upon with whenever you're just stranded. Everybody knows that. So our metal detector here is it's a little old, and the handle's a little sticky for some reason. So, I mean, another present thing that everyone would probably be stranded with is in here, and is in this bag. So everybody's going to be stranded with a roll of paper, like so. It's just common. Like, I don't know, if you're not, well then I can't really help you with that. Alright. Alright. So to fix our really important problem, I've bandaged the handle just like that. And see, the thing is, it's very common whenever you're stranded to be just stranded near like a metal detector facility. So it's just common. It just makes a whole lot more sense. So that's pretty much how that works. So now that if in your present survival situation, you're stranded out here in the middle of nowhere with a metal detector, we've got to find shelter, because that's the first rule. We can't survive long in these conditions. It's wet and it's full of leaves. Alright, so far I've been walking for quite a while, and I haven't had any signs of any sort of... What's that? Hold on. There seems to be metal everywhere. Okay, I think we struck something. Just full of everything. Alright, we may find shelter just yet. Who knows? Okay, now we have tires. I'm in the middle of nowhere, people. Just remember that. Oh, okay, here we go. I think we found it. Come on, let's investigate further. Oh yeah, this looks like a really promising place. Come on, yeah, let's just go right through, right in the middle. There shouldn't be anything in here, hopefully. Actually, don't know. Alright, yeah, this is good campground. All this material, it'll serve as a defense against snakes. Trust me on that. Snakes, they just can't go past white metal poles. Don't worry, everybody. I am a specialist in this sort of thing, so I know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, I left my stuff at the other campground, so I'm gonna have to walk over there real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that right now. Walk through these woods. It's really important we get our other materials, like that paper towel roll that we had before. Now that we have our camp all set up, we move on to our next thing, which is food. It's highly important, and it sounds like there's some sort of pack of wolves somewhere. I don't know, it's possibly very dangerous. Now remember, everybody, we are in the middle of nowhere out. Okay, it's super likely that we will find what we have found here in my little campground, which I have set up. Okay, so it's totally normal, very, very average for you to have a metal detector in your stranded survival adventure you were on. So make sure you take up notes, because we're going to go hunting. We're going to go take down a couple of squirrels, hopefully avoid those loud wolf-like things over there. Alright, so we're going to go down here, down that hill, and we're going to go hunting, possibly for a squirrel. Now, as for everybody normally will have in their adventure, it's totally and utterly normal to have a knife. Alright? If you have a knife, it's completely fine. So we're going to go hunting for a squirrel in these conditions. Alright? So we're going to take our knife, and we're just going to run into some stuff in front of us. Okay, so let's go down, hopefully not hurting myself with this knife. Look, I'm a professional, I know how to use a knife. So, let's see. We're going to look up in the trees to try to find any squirrels. I don't see any, but I'll be right back. It might be a while before we do. We're going to have to wait it out. Okay, everybody, it's been a while. There's still those wolves or something else out here, but there has been no signs of any sort of squirrel that I've been hunting for. So food is kind of becoming an issue here. Now, it's been a few days, I believe. I mean, it's gotten a little bit colder, so I'm pretty sure it's been about 3 days. We've been surviving out here, no food for 3 days on this one shelter. It wouldn't have happened if this metal detector of ours would not be able to find what necessary materials we were supposed to find. Now, remember, everybody, this is a totally normal, average, everyday adventure, something that you're probably going to have to deal with. It's just normal for this to be in a survival situation. However, I did find during my adventure, I put it in my bag because I was afraid it might get hurt, but it was just casually there, some perfectly preserved slice of bread. I'm pretty sure someone out here is just died because they couldn't find this. So I'm really lucky to find this perfectly preserved slice of bread within this plastic container. All right, so let's go ahead and take a bite. I'm starving after those 3 days I've been waiting out here. I'm just gonna put the recorder down. All right, so now we have our perfectly preserved slice of bread, perfectly fine. All right, we're gonna take a bite. That's so good. But we don't want to eat it all, as we've been having a lot of problems hunting for food out in these conditions. So we'll store it over there for now. All right, very good, very good. So we've been trying to survive like that. Now our next problem isn't food, it's water. We have absolutely no water. It's raining, nowhere to be found. I could possibly die. Now, I haven't had water in the same 3 days, which is totally humanly possible. So, let's just go to my bag, because I figured this might happen. And just like you probably... Just water. It's rainwater. You're probably going to have some sort of bottled water with you. It's just normal whenever you are gonna die in the middle of nowhere on like a plane wreck or something. So you're gonna have a bottle of water just like me. Now remember, people, this is exactly how this works. Okay, so now that we have our water and food and shelter, we're good to survive for about 16 more days with this stuff. 16 more days, and we repeat. Now, people, this is survival. Okay, so this is how you're gonna do it. Oh, just spilled right all over me. I wasted some of the water, people, but it's okay. I'm gonna take a drink. Okay, all right. I think we're good. I even built myself a table over here. And put it on that table. Okay. So now, this is how you survive. This was the basics. I hope you learned a lot. I know I have. And I'm a professional, everybody, so don't worry. I'm going to be out here for those 16 more days. So we should be good. Thank you guys so much for watching. And make sure that you survive on your own, too.